Hi, and welcome to Lavonne's Kitchen. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Lavonne Fulton, and this is my kitchen. Today we are in the kitchen. We are going to cook some shrimp étouffée. Now, I think there's a video out there already with my crawfish étouffée, and if not, I'm sure you can find it in my cookbook. It's called Lavonne's Kitchen, Learning to Cook with Love. You can find the book on Amazon, on my website, which is Lavonne's Kitchen. You can always look down in some of the directions, not directions, what do you call it? The description. And it's always in the descriptions on how to purchase the book. There's sales all the time. And before we do that, guess what I need you to do? That's right, hit that subscribe button if you're new and hit the notification bell, and that way every time I have a video come out, you will be notified. All right, so back to our dish of the day. We're doing shrimp étouffée. So the star of the show is some shrimp, and I have cooked shrimp, okay? Then I have some multicolored peppers that we're gonna use. I have some celery, and an onion. Vegetables are also like the main ingredient in any type of étouffée, okay? So we are going to use for seasoning some salt, black pepper, Creole seasoning, and some browning sauce, all right? We do have some olive oil as well, because we're gonna saute those vegetables, and some flour to thicken it up. That's about it. If I forgot anything, I'll definitely pull it back out. But I'm gonna get to chopping on my vegetables because I need to dice them small, and guess what? I'll be back. So I've chopped up all of my peppers. I just used the green, the red, and the yellow. And next I'm going to chop up me some celery and onion to go in there. So I want everything chopped around the same size so that they all cook evenly. I'm gonna add those to our bowl. Get that all mixed in. There we go. So I've got my skillet on the heat. First thing I want to do is add some olive oil to saute those vegetables in. So we're going to go ahead and add these in. You hear that sizzle? That's what you want to hear. So remember, I told you if I forgot any ingredients, I'd let you know. And of course, that would be the garlic. So we're going to add a big heaping spoonful of garlic. Just a little bit more. And I forgot to tell you about the chicken broth, but we're gonna use that as well. Oh, the smells good. And that garlic is only gonna make it smell even better. So next, I want to add 2 tablespoons of flour. We're only going to cook that for a minute just to get the flour taste out of there. And add our chicken stock to that. gonna let that sit and thicken up, but before we do that, we're gonna add our seasoning. We're gonna do our brown mix. A tablespoon. A little salt. Our Creole seasoning. And some black pepper. I like my étouffée to be spicy. So now I'm just gonna let that cook, reduce a little so that that gravy can actually get thicker. I'm gonna let that cook for about 2 or 3 minutes until it thickens up. Make sure you keep giving your little gravy a little stir. We don't want lumps and we don't want it to stick. It's getting thicker. We gotta let it reduce a little bit longer. And while that's doing that, I'm going to season up my shrimp. Just want to add some of this to my shrimp. Look at all those vegetables. And so basically, what I've done was made some gravy, some onion and pepper gravy. And if you're cooking something else, you can definitely use this gravy to put in or on it. After this thickens up, I'm just gonna go ahead and put my shrimp in there. I've already seasoned them, let them sit there in the seasoning. I have a pot of rice cooking on the stove. So we're gonna just let that go. I'm gonna go ahead and add my shrimp now. Stir those in there. And remember, these are already cooked shrimp, so they don't really need to cook. I just want them to soak up some of this gravy in there. I may have to add some more shrimp to this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add some more. So I'm gonna add some more shrimp, because that just wasn't enough. And then I'm just gonna stir it into this gravy. Just get it all mixed in well. That's one reason I love the cooked shrimp. They're cooked, deveined, and the tails are off. It saves me time and energy. Look at this. Now this, that's shrimp Creole. I mean shrimp étouffée. That is shrimp étouffée at its finest. And look at this gravy. I'm trying to let it thicken up a little bit more, so I'm gonna let it sit here just a little bit longer, just so that it can thicken up. It's getting there. In the meantime, I'm gonna check on my rice. I cooked some white rice to put this on top of. If you have not seen my white rice video, make sure you check it out. Look how thick that gravy is. Those shrimp, all those vegetables in there. I dropped a little bit of rice in it, so it's okay. Look at all those vegetables. Okay, so our étouffée is done, and I want to taste it because it is smelling amazing. Remember, I told you guys I cooked some white rice, so I'm gonna get me some rice, put it in a bowl, and take some of this étouffée. Ooh, that's too much rice. Put it right in there with it. Make sure you get that gravy. Oh, yes. That's how I like to eat it. So I am ready to taste it. Look at that, look at that. It's hot, y'all, but ooh, and it smells so good. That's good. It's spicy, but that's the way I like it. I like it spicy. You don't have to put as much pepper in there or as much Creole seasoning as I did, but I like mine spicy. That's good. All right, y'all, so I am going to continue eating this because this is delicious. Make sure you go down into the directions and the description. Why do I keep calling the directions? But anyway, go down into the description, check out the cookbook. It's called Lavonne's Kitchen, Learning to Cook with Love. There's over 100 recipes. And if, like I said, if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button. And guess what? I'll see you next time in the kitchen. Bye. Wow.